back to Baking with Becca, episode 2. Today we will be making 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies. So let's get to it. Today we'll be needing 1 cup of peanut butter. I am using Honey Crunch, like Honey Crunchy Kroger roasted peanut butter spread. And then we will also be needing 1 egg and half a cup of sugar. So now we have to get a large bowl, and I will be using my mixer, which I have right here. So I moved my mixer over here. So now before we add anything in the bowl, we need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure there is nothing in it before we heat it up. And we need to press bake and make sure it's on 350 degrees Fahrenheit, as I said before. Now we need to press start. So after the oven is preheated, we can take our cup of peanut butter, it's 1 cup, and I'm using the spoon to help scoop it out, and we put it in our large bowl. So now we can add our half a cup of sugar. Okay, and then we can add our 1 egg, which has peanut butter on it. For some reason, it's just on the shelf. Okay, make sure there's no eggshells. Okay, put this there, and I will be right back. I just have to go wash my hands. I am going to put my little mixer, whatever you call these, on my mixer. Okay, I promise I know how to put these on. I just didn't want to do it that time. Okay, so now we can close it and then make sure it's locked. We'll start on number 2. Sides, and then we're gonna start mixing it again. And every once in a while, if you get stuck in this mixer part of it, yeah, you know what I mean, you can stop it and get the stuff out with like a spatula, a spoon, maybe even like a little butter knife. Now we're gonna start it. So let me just get the stuff out of this, and I think it might be done. Let's just mix it one more time after I get this out. Let's get the sides real quick though. Okay, now we're gonna start it. Okay, let's get this off, and I think it might be done. This is how it should look. So now when it's looking like this, we can get a spoon, and we can like ball the dough up and then put it on our cookie sheet. Okay, so we have our cookie sheet and our bowl. So now we actually don't need a spoon. So now you can just take your hands and make sure your hands are washed, and just like take little amounts. And this is supposed to make 25 cookies. So you ball them up, and then like this, and then you can put it down on the sheet. So mine only made 13 right now, so I'm taking some off the bigger ones so I can make like little but good cookies. Because I added 3 more, and that actually made pretty good sized cookies. We just want to make sure they're like kind of apart so that they don't go to like bake together. But even if they do, we can cut them, but I'd rather not. So now we have these now we have our cookies, and we're going to take a fork and like kind of push them down like that, but not too much that they go like really, really flat. Because then it gets smoother, from my opinion. We can put them in the oven. So I'm gonna grab my mittens just to be sure I don't get burned. Okay, so now we can take them over to the oven. So after we have them in, we can set the timer on 10 minutes. You can do 8 to 10 minutes, but I prefer to do 10. So while we wait on that, we can come over here and do table talk. Okay, so I am washing the deck, which is basically shoveling so that I don't know which is which. So now that we've done that, we can line them up. And okay, I'm gonna pick one now. And just so you know, this is Valentine's Day table talk. So I'm gonna do this one. I love to blank with blank. So for me, it'd be I love to talk with my BFF and sisters. Okay, so we have that one done, and you can comment down below what you like to, what you love to do with and what you like to do. So now I'm gonna choose another one. What do you love to bake? Well, baking eclairs is fun. I've actually done that before. I want to do that for a video actually sometime. And you can comment down below what you love to bake. So next I'm going to pick this one. Oh, do you prefer a sweet breakfast or a savory one? Well, maybe like strawberries can be sweet, and I would want pancakes with the whipped cream, syrup, butter, strawberries, and blueberries on them. That sounds so good. And you can comment down below, would you prefer a sweet breakfast or a savory one? Okay, last one. What makes your heart skip a beat? Well, none of that for me. So, what it would be is heights. I am scared of heights. I cannot even sit on the kitchen counter without being like, oh my gosh, this is way too high. And the kitchen counter isn't even that high, so I'm like, seriously. And you can also comment down below what makes your heart skip a beat. So, yeah, so now that we're done with table talk, we are going to clean up this mess. So now that my mess is cleaned up, we can continue with the cookies, which are done in like 30 seconds. Perfect. 10 minutes actually went by really fast because I didn't realize that table talk would be that long. So I had like 5 minutes to clean up my mess, which I actually had a minute to spare. Our mittens. Be really careful. Oh, wait. Let's get a fork and test if they're actually down real quick. Okay, so they are done. We can take them out, and when we put them on their little rack, they will finish like cooking on the inside, so they will be all yummy. Careful, be really, really careful not to burn yourself. I like to set towels down so I can set my cookie sheet on them so it doesn't mess up the counter at all. I actually don't know if it will, but my mom always does that, so yeah. And we're going to get a spatula or anything that will work for you to set them on the rack. Spatula, we are going to start by taking the cookies off. You gotta be as careful as you can to make sure they don't break. They're touching the others. Okay. Okay, so some of them they did get broke some, but they'll be fine. Because this one is like part, and we are going to use that to taste test. Give some to my director. Do you like it? So I thought my cookies were very, very good. And then my director, she said that she would prefer it without the nuts, which I kind of would too, but this was the only peanut butter I had. So I had to use it, but it actually did turn out really good. This is baking 101. I'm not going to be using this. This is the new version of baking. And the verse of the day is, "You will keep in perfect peace him where mind is, because he trusts in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord is the rock and turtle." Isaiah 26:3-4. And remember, my motto is, doesn't matter the looks, just the taste. Thank you for baking with me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!